Want to become a better communicator instantly? Whether you're trying to speak more confidently, get your point across clearly, or just connect better with people, great communication is a game changer. In the next few minutes, you'll discover practical, proven tips you can start using right away. No fluff, no filler. Ready to level up your conversations and make every word count? Let's dive in. Today we will talk about become a better communicator instantly, tips that work. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Effective communication is one of the most valuable skills you can master. It influences every aspect of your life, from personal relationships and professional success to your overall confidence and self-expression. The good news? You don't have to spend years in training or take expensive courses to become a better communicator. With a few simple but powerful strategies, you can elevate your communication skills instantly and start seeing positive results in your interactions right away. In this article, we'll explore actionable tips that you can implement today to become a clearer, more confident, and impactful communicator. 1. Understand the importance of active listening. One of the foundational pillars of effective communication is active listening. Often we focus so much on how we want to express ourselves that we forget the other half of communication: listening. Active listening means fully concentrating on what the other person is saying without planning your response while they're speaking. It requires giving your full attention, making eye contact, nodding, and using verbal acknowledgments like "I see" or "that makes sense." By practicing active listening, you show respect and empathy, which naturally makes people more willing to open up and engage. This also helps you better understand the speaker's message, emotions, and intent, leading to more meaningful and relevant responses. Instantly, you become a better communicator by simply being present and attentive. 2. Use clear and concise language. Clarity is key. Nothing breaks down communication faster than unclear, overly complicated, or ambiguous language. To communicate instantly better, practice expressing your ideas in simple, straightforward terms. Avoid jargon, filler words, or overly long sentences. Imagine you're explaining your message to a friend who has no background on the topic. Using clear and concise language doesn't mean dumbing down your message. It means being respectful of your listener's time and mental energy. When your message is clear, it's easier to understand and harder to misinterpret, which reduces confusion and frustration on both ends. 3. Pay attention to nonverbal cues. Communication is not just about words. Body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and gestures play a huge role. Research suggests that up to 70 to 93% of communication effectiveness comes from nonverbal cues. To instantly improve your communication, become aware of your own body language and the signals you're sending. Stand or sit up straight to convey confidence, maintain eye contact to build trust, and avoid closed-off gestures like crossing your arms. On the flip side, pay close attention to the other person's nonverbal signals. Are they making eye contact? Do they seem engaged or distracted? Adjust your communication style based on these cues to build rapport and understanding quickly. 4. Practice empathy and emotional intelligence. Great communicators are not just good with words, they're also emotionally intelligent. This means recognizing your own emotions and those of others, and using this awareness to guide your interactions. When you practice empathy, you validate the other person's feelings and perspectives, even if you disagree. To instantly boost your communication, make a conscious effort to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Ask questions like, how might they be feeling right now? Or what might this mean for them? Empathy helps reduce defensiveness, resolve conflicts smoothly, and foster genuine connections that make conversations more productive and satisfying. 5. Improve your tone of voice. How you say something is often more important than what you say. The tone of your voice can convey warmth, confidence, impatience, or frustration. An instant way to become a better communicator is to moderate your tone. Speak clearly at a moderate pace and with varied pitch to keep your listener engaged. Avoid speaking in a monotone or rushing through your sentences. Instead, use inflection to emphasize key points and pauses to give your listener time to absorb information. Practicing mindful breathing can also help you maintain a calm and steady voice, especially in stressful conversations. 6. Ask open-ended questions. One of the quickest ways to improve any conversation is to ask open-ended questions. These are questions that cannot be answered with a simple yes or no, and encourage the other person to elaborate, share thoughts, and express feelings. For example, instead of asking, "Did you like the meeting?" try, "What did you think about the meeting?" Or, "How did you feel about the decisions made?" Open-ended questions demonstrate that you're interested in more than just surface-level information, making the conversation richer and more engaging. 7. Be mindful of your speaking pace. Speaking too quickly can make it hard for others to follow your ideas, while speaking too slowly might bore or frustrate your listener. Finding a balanced speaking pace is a quick way to boost your communication effectiveness. When you slow down just enough, you give your audience time to process what you're saying, leading to better understanding and retention. Try recording yourself speaking about a familiar topic, then listen back and notice where you speed up or slow down. Practice deliberate pacing to maintain clarity and interest. 8. Use I statements to express yourself clearly. When communicating feelings or opinions, especially in difficult or sensitive conversations, use I statements rather than you statements. This shifts the focus to your own experience and reduces the chance of the other person feeling blamed or attacked. For instance, say, "I feel concerned when meetings run late because it affects my schedule," instead of, "You always make meetings run late." This approach promotes openness and reduces defensiveness, instantly improving the quality and tone of your conversations. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.